What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play No One Lives Forever. Last time, we finished off the dive level by, as the name suggests, diving down to the wreck of the ship that Tom Goodman blew up to retrieve the stuff that we could not retrieve because he blew the ship up. And then we did another debrief level, where we learned of the demands of H.A.R.M, what they want from us. So this next mission is called A Man of Influence. The evidence points to Baron Dumas, a reclusive British tycoon and renowned safari hunter. Kate and Tom must make contact with him and try to ascertain his involvement.
It is possible that the reclusive Baron Dumas is somehow connected to the disappearance of Dr. Schenker. It will be up to you and Agent Goodman to establish the link, if it even exists. The first step is to meet the Baron in person and size him up. Whatever you do, don't blow your cover.
So, it seems that we're going to have to be stealthy, like actually stealthy in this level, unlike previous levels. So, if I am indeed correct about that, then I was wrong about my previous comment from the previous level about how this game doesn't have any penalization, I guess, for not being stealthy in this game. So if you do have to be stealthy, then most likely then you will be punished if you're not. So anyway, let's not speculate and just do the level. So our main objectives, as always, these are the objectives that sort of the overall objectives that we need to do, but there's always some more that can be added throughout the level. But the main objectives are to interview Baron Dumas and search for evidence linking the Baron to H.A.R.M. So, let's do this.
Good morning. How may I help you?
We've an appointment with Baron Dumas.
I'm sorry, but are you sure it was today? The Baron usually reserves Mondays for golf. Tuesdays and Thursdays are for skeet shooting, Wednesdays for fishing, and Friday afternoons for backgammon.
Sounds like a busy schedule. How does he find time for appointments?
His lordship reserves Friday mornings between 11 and 11:15 a.m. for business matters.
Well, I'm positive today was the day.
Could you take another look at the appointment book?
I suppose, but I can't see that it will do any good. The Baron's routine is quite established. Would you excuse me for a moment?
That should keep her busy for about 10 minutes, poor lass.
All right, wait here just in case. I'll find the Baron's office and see if I can dig up some incriminating evidence.
I've got a better idea. You wait here and I'll snoop around.
No way, Sugar Pie. Remember what happened last time?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads. You lose. Sugar Pie.
2 out of 3?
Don't be a sore loser.
Fine, but stay sharp. If you're seen, the mission's blown. If the Baron figures out you were in his office, the mission's blown. If you hurt anybody...
The mission's blown, I know.
Just remember what I said.
Yeah, see right there, create a distraction, a new objective. Anyway, based on what I heard from that cutscene, it seems more and more likely that this is a level that you are required to be stealthy, and if you're not, then you will be penalized. Also, I like how in the cutscene where she the receptionist grabbed her stomach. She held the coffee cup in her hand, and the coffee cup was sideways, yet nothing came out of there. Thought that was pretty funny. Right off the bat, we got an intel, too. To all Dumas employees, it has come to our attention that employees are dropping flammable paper, cigarette butts, and matches into company garbage cans. This is a fire hazard. Please cease this activity. Nice, interesting sculpture in the courtyard here. Also, as you saw by the beginning of the cutscene, this takes place in Bumberton, England, which I don't even know if that's a real city or not.
I'm not sure I agree with your conclusion.
Whoop. Damn it. Well. See? Right there. It is. You do get penalized.
I'm not sure I agree with your conclusions. Why not? Well, your methodology seems a bit suspect. What's wrong with it? How should I put this? Basically, you quote your mother-in-law to support your theory. Well, that's some pretty interesting things to say. Never mind.
Did you see what she did with her hair? It's horrid. I know. Short is fine. Look at Audrey Hepburn in Roman Holiday. But it's just so mannish. Well, at least you didn't have to listen to her mother lament about it for 3/4 of an hour. Yes, can you believe it? The poor dear was distraught, and who could blame her?
Are you talking about Flora?
She better not sound an alarm. Oh, god damn it, that...
But it's just so mannish.
I need backup!
Are you talking about Flora?
Yes. I know we all did, but she doesn't listen.
I'll tell her not to say.
Very nice today.
Thank you, Mr. Hempel.
I'll be in my office if anybody calls for me.
Yes, sir.
My god. This whole beginning section was actually pretty damn difficult. Considering that there's every little thing. I mean, there's a whole crap ton of cameras in every corner. Guards, but quite a number of guards patrolling. This conversation isn't really that important, so that's why I'm talking over it. And there's actually a lot of side conversations like this, so
Sorry.
if I was to stop and listen to every single one of them, that's going to be like a whole video in and of itself. Anyway, so there's a camera in every corner, there's quite a lot of guards patrolling everywhere, and seemingly every place that you try to hide, the guards show up there, and even the people, like the receptionist earlier, can trip the alarm. So, it was actually quite difficult to get around here, and I totally forgot the objective. Well, the objective was to distract, but I totally forgot that file that's right on the front desk in the beginning. That's kind of a clue about the whole. See how this? You can light these trash bins on fire, and that's how you cause a distraction. I totally forgot about that. Like, I didn't even think about it until, like, the third or fourth time I got spotted. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's how you, that's what you have to do. Sort of a little dumb moment there, but even so, it was still, even once I triggered the distraction and changed the objective to disable the security system, it was still quite difficult to get here because there are just so many cameras and people around. But not really that difficult. It was definitely more difficult than the previous parts, considering that the previous parts didn't have any penalization for being spotted, and this level you fail if you're spotted, so that's why there's an added degree of difficulty, but overall it's not that hard. So now that we've shut down the security system, we need to locate the Baron's private, quote-unquote, office. And I gotta say that the Baron is quite an asshole. If he only reserves about 50, if he, like, every day he spends doing some recreational activities, and business meetings are only 15 minutes, what, once a week, I believe it was? 15 minutes once a week? Not much of a... Not much of a businessman, is he? I can still hear people. Oh god. Do not want to get spotted. It'd be funny if you could turn it back on. So there's actually a guard over there, so I don't want to go there, but what I did was see where he goes. Okay, so quickly before he comes back. What I did was I went from over there, I went into the room where the guard went. There's a trash can over there. Lit that can on fire. And then you see where the yellow caution sign is, and went into that room, or it's a bathroom, so I went into that bathroom, and in that bathroom, let me see, yeah, I hear the guard there. In that bathroom there was kind of a broken wall, sort of a wall that's broken off. I don't know why there was a wall in the wall per se, but it led into this little sort of construction area. So I just lit the thing on fire, went into the bathroom, had to remove some of the wooden planks that were covering the wall, but went through the wall into this little construction area. There was a patrolling guard there, so kind of you do have to be a little bit careful there. But I went all the way around here into the security office, which is where I am now. It's going to be quite difficult obtaining intel here. There's so many people around here that can spot you. Unless they're all like this in empty rooms. To Human Resources from John Mulkey. I would like to report employee 22789, Brian Long. He has dumped flammable papers into the wastebasket by his desk. Thank you. So another hint as to how to create a distraction. More discernible or undiscernible math problems. See, there's all these trash cans with papers that are on here, which is basically another hint as to what you have to do. I can't believe I didn't realize that right off the bat. To Human Resources from Brian Long. I would like to report employee 39465, John Mulkey. He has dumped flammable papers into the waste bag. They're just going back and forth. But again, yet another clue. See, there's a pool here. Nice little couch. Or I guess it's kind of a couch. But a pool and a nice luxurious little thing in front of the desk, plus the fact that this is green means that this has to be his main office. So before we do that, don't know if these scientists will react to me in any way, but in order to avoid that,
We'd better swiftly call for some help.
God.
Oh dear. Yes.
Well, shit. You found some loose files.